Here from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you always need to bring your best in terms of dress wear.
Ooh, Ed, I got the really good stuff on today. I spent a lot of money in the stores, probably more than I should have. But you know what? Let's focus on the game.
The credit card bill is on its way. So is the start of this one. Miami controls the tip. Dragic. Driving right to the basket.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
Deep right corner, Danny Green. To James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play on the first possession of the game. To Dragic. The jumper's off the mark. James goes to the right side. Caldwell Pope. And it's Butler with the rebound. To Dragic. To Davis. Howard. To James. Rises for the slam.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
He'd have the basketball. And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Caldwell Pope to James. Jimmy Butler with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Dragic. Goran Dragic. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
To Davis. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. Butler to bring it up. They're down 3. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. To Caldwell Pope. Howard. Here comes the screen. LeBron James sizing up Butler. Davis to James. Shot from the lane won't go. Dragic with it. Down 3. Anthony Davis sends it away. Screen coming. The drive right to the basket. Anthony Davis rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. LeBron into the front court. Leads 3. Pass stolen by Miami. Los Angeles, they have it. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Jimmy Butler at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Across the timeline comes James. Lead is 2. To Davis, down low. Missed a wide open look. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Feels just like yesterday that Dwight spent one very contentious season with the Lakers back in the 12-13 season. He was thought to be the missing piece that would put them over the top, but they fell to Dallas in 4 in the first round of playoffs, and then he was sent packing to Houston that offseason.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Leaving no doubt, slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
James to Caldwell Pope. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Lakers at the controls right now. Anthony Davis matched up with Jimmy Butler. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Dragic. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Dragic with the basketball, trailing by 10. Butler to Dragic. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
LBJ. Caldwell Pope. Tough matchup against Butler. Here comes the screen. Throws it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Dragic into the front court. They find themselves down 10. And finishes strong. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James. Pass stolen by Miami. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Short jumper off the mark.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To James. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Down the lane to lay it in.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
LBJ has it.
I got some for him. Here we go, my ball, my ball.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
LeBron with it up top. Leads 4. Iguodala snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Tough make through traffic.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Lakers ball. James against the KG veteran Iguodala. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Rondo with the basketball. 2-point advantage. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
From the painted area, won't go down. Waiters lobs it up. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Los Angeles, they have it to James. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
short jumper won't fall. To James. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Dragic with it. Down 4. Lakers come up with it. James. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Lakers have it. It goes down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Deep left corner, Dragic. This will be out of bounds off of Davis, so it's going to stay with Miami. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Rondo with it. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Anthony Davis with the block. Cashes in for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Kyle Kuzma. Waiters. From long range. Misfires. It's no good. And he drains it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
This for the tie. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Rondo buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Dragic with the basketball. 5-point game. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
James to Kyle Kuzma. James. That's good D. Shot no good. Dragic into the front court. Where a man stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's James controlling the offense.
Here we go. Hey, watch this screen look.
To Davis. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Dragic with it. Down 3. To Butler. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LeBron into the front court. Leads just a point. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Right.
Anthony Davis sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Kuzma to James. Fires the 3. That's what the king does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Butler into the front court. Now down 6. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
To Kyle Kuzma.
Big hit right there.
It's James. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Nice pass to set things up. And the slam.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
It's James controlling the offense. To Butler.
Hands off, get the board.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James.
Self-check.
Doesn't get the bounce. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Pass stolen by Miami.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Kyle Kuzma able to recover with the block. And they pounce.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Knocked loose. Dragic guarded by Morris. Goran Dragic. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Across the timeline comes James. Down just a couple. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. Nothing going here on that drive. Lays it up and in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
LeBron James with the rock. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line. The first one. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Dragic with the basketball. Leads 3. Rocking the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Lakers at the controls right now. Kicks it around the perimeter to Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Danny Green. For 3. Not getting the bounce. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Dragic. That is great vision to set it up. And stuffs it home.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Caldwell Pope. Nice pass to get things going.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Smart.
Goes 2 for 2. Beyond the arc for 3 and knocks it down.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. Here comes the screen. Oh, emphatic slam. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
to Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Butler to bring it up. Leads 4. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling...
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Miami with the basketball to Butler. To Dragic. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Goran Dragic. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. LeBron with it up top. Down 5. To Howard. Caldwell Pope. Not going down here. Dragic to Butler. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Butler. Jimmy Butler, 2 of 4 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lakers ball. James to Howard. Rondo. And he knocks it down, Jay.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Dwight Howard pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Tight space with the crossover. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. So it's going to stay with Miami. Substitution being made in this one.
For the Miami Heat, number 14 and number 5.
Dragic. 4-3. Count the triple.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
From the painted area, won't go down. Here comes the screen. To James. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there, won't go. Superman, Dwight Howard. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Dragic into the front court. Up by 3. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Kuzma to Howard. Caldwell Pope. Won't go down. To Dragic. Screen coming.
Screen.
LeBron James. Huge block. Los Angeles, they have it. Slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Dragic with it. Final minute, first half. Has a chance. Not that time. To Kyle Kuzma. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Dragic. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the first. Second and 3, got it.
For Miami, number 28 on review.
Knocks down all 3 at the line.
Good shot.
LBJ with it. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. First half in the books with the Heat in front.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Heat have the lead, but not by much. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The Lakers are within striking distance at the half. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Steals.
We're seeing a lot of steals in this game, and it's not been one-sided. Each of the teams in this matchup have been aggressive on defense and getting some positive results.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
LBJ.
Yeah. Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. LeBron into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. To Davis. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Miami's got it. Dragic. Dwight Howard swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
James into the front court. Right now, down 7. Dragic. Stuffs it down with authority.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
LeBron into the front court. His guys down by 9. It's the Heat with the possession. Has a look. Cleaning the offensive glass. To James. And finishes strong. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Butler into the front court. His team up by 7. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. To James. Ah, the monster stuff.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
He'd have the basketball. Dragic. Over to the right side to Dragic. Fires the 3. It's LeBron with the rebound. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Butler to bring it up. Leads 3. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. James to Howard. Knocked loose. He'd get control. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Anthony Davis tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. LBJ has it. To Howard. Davis buries it on the catch and shoot.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
Dragic with the basketball. Leads a bucket. Here comes the screen. Dragic matched up with Howard. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Not that time.
And the tenacity of this game has been set from the jump ball. When guys lined up for it, I mean, you saw the bumping, the pushing, the shoving going on. Guys weren't giving up that space. They let him know nothing was going to be easy this evening.
LeBron James with a piece. Caldwell Pope. Nobody even close. Count the basket for Caldwell Pope.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Dragic into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Screen coming. Gets it in the right corner. Dragic. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Good shot.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's James controlling the offense. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Shot by Crowder, no good. To Howard. Davis. Knocked loose. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. It's blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Changes coming from both sides right now. Butler. No good. Shot from the lane won't go. To Danny Green. He was hacked. They let it go. Butler into the front court. His team up by 1. Lakers come up with it. Howard. Big finish at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Anthony Davis has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. It's the Heat with the possession. To Butler. Screen coming. Butler guarded by Howard. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions.
Subbing in for the Heat, number 14. And number 11, Kelly Olynyk.
From the painted area, won't go down. To James. Good. Off a spin.
Oh, yeah, get your money. Get
You
your money.
normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
It's James controlling the offense. Probing the defense. LeBron James against the former Finals MVP. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Davis to Howard. Pass stolen by Miami. Butler for two. Won't go. To Davis. Anthony Davis. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. Working hard on the glass. Another follow. No good. Across the timeline comes James. They lead it. 4-point game. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First try, no good.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma. Entering the game for Miami, number 40, Udonis Haslem.
He missed a pair of free throws. Butler to bring it up. His guys trail now by 4. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker, so it's going to stay with Miami. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Iguodala, defended by Markieff Morris. The screen sets him up for two.
Right back to you.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
James. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To Butler. Deep right corner. Here comes the screen. They'll go to Butler, down low. It's a big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
LeBron with it up top. Up by 3. To Davis. Fires the 3. Off the mark. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. From the outside, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Butler. Driving right to the basket. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Lakers at the controls right now. James. They get it to Kuzma, down low. Screen coming. To Kyle Kuzma. Here's a chance from long range. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
You can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Defense, let's go.
Navigating through traffic. Jumper's good.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping him.
Lakers ball. Surveys the floor. To Waiters. For 3. Waiters forced that one off the mark on the 3.
Hey, lock up.
Throws it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Hands up.
To Davis. Here comes the screen. Davis Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Lakers come up with it. That ends the third quarter. The Heat with the lead. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in, entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the fourth quarter with, more important.
James, that's how you defend. He throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. LeBron James with the rock. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Dragic. Add 2 points to the board. LBJ with it. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
To Dragic. And the finish, slam dunk.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Los Angeles, they have it. James to Kyle Kuzma. And he knocks it down, Jay.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Dragic. Rondo into the front court. Down 4. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Udonis Haslem. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in, number 15.
Caldwell Pope. To Dragic. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Miami with the basketball. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in.
Number 23, LeBron James.
To Dragic. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And a throwdown.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Over to the right side. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
James to Danny Green. 4-3. Danny Green is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Miami's got it. Dragic. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Danny Green to James. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. He's shooting 71% so far. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
James to Danny Green. James to Davis. Flushes it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Can't connect from inside. Caldwell Pope. Second effort. Davis to James. Danny Green to Davis. Going to launch beyond the arc. Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the three.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Here comes the screen. To Dragic. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. LBJ. To Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Dragic with it. The deficit is 6. Here comes the screen. Dwight Howard sends it away. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. LeBron James has got 2 shots coming, shooting 77% so far in this one. First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Dragic with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Gets it in the left corner. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
LBJ has it. To Danny Green from long range. Danny Green can't get down to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
To Dragic. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
Dwight Howard rejects it. Ooh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Dragic. The drive, right to the basket. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Davis. Here comes the screen. James to Davis. Rebounded by the Heat. Butler to bring it up. His guys down by 9. Dragic. Fires the 3, and that's rebounded by the Lakers. To Caldwell Pope. Oh, big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Knocked loose. Butler. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first.
Subbing in for the Lakers, number 4.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. And breaks it up. Dwight Howard snatching it out of the air. Incredible. 6 tonight. Oh, emphatic slam.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Knocked loose. Dragic to Butler. 5 to shoot for Miami. Jimmy Butler for 2. Howard with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most...
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Butler into the front court. Trailing by 14.
Hey, screen.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
To James. Bam Adebayo with the block. Danny Green.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
James, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To James. Here's a chance from long range. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Knocked loose. From the painted area, won't go down. Shot from the lane, won't go. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got the win in a nail-biter. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Heat lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
LeBron James seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Got some for him. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Guard up.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
I got ball, I got ball. You've been working on this. Shoot the ball. I got it. I'm going, push it. It's me, I got it. Shot the ball.
You're on the island now.
I got this.
Rick. Here we go. We got something. Push. Here we go.
Oh, that's Rick.
Go all by yourself. Shooter. Keep working for us.
Watch out. Outlet.
How about Ho? Get back.
Let's go, defense.
That's enough turnovers for today, man.
Hey, double screen.
Hold on. Yours, take it.
My fault, team. My fault.
Good shot, bro. Coming right back to you.
Match up, y'all.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Shot. Box out. What's going on?
All day. Good pass.
Shot.
My ball.
Hey, shot.
I got this clown. Let's go.
Shot. Box out.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot.
Oh, yeah. It's me and you.
All right, I got ball.
I ain't missing no more.
Give me stance. He's coming. Give me stance.
Hello.
Hey, come on, baby. You can't turn that ball over like that.
Hey, match up.
That's a round two.
Let's go.
Hands off. Get the board.
you at? Where you at?